Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to learn about Woocommerce Connector app for the multi-vendor marketplace. This feature app allows your seller to sync their Woocommerce Store product with your Shopify store. So in this video I am going to tell you how to configure this app in your multi-vendor marketplace and use it. So first of all, we need to enable this feature app. So to enable this feature app, you need to click on these three dot on your dashboard and you will find feature app section. When you click on this, you will be redirected to this page, and when you scroll down in the marketplace connector add-ons, you will find WooCommerce connector. As you can see here, this can cost $25 per month on additional of your multi-vendor costing. So once you click on enable and approve this purchase, you will be able to use this app in your multi-vendor marketplace. So once you enable this app feature app, you can check on your multi-vendor dashboard and go to your configurations and select connector configurations. So here you can select WooCommerce connector, and you can manage what are the sellers can sync and not by simply enable or disable. For example, if you don't want your seller to sync their product tag, you can simply disable it from here, so that they won't be able to sync their product tag from the WooCommerce store to your multi-vendor app. You can also do the same for the sync orders. If you don't want them to sync their orders from the multi-vendor app to their WooCommerce store, you can simply disable this and they won't be able to do it. So once you are satisfied with this settings, you can simply save it so that your sellers on their seller panel can check these settings. They need to simply go on WooCommerce configuration, as you can see here, and they need to connect their WooCommerce stores here by providing all the details that it has been asked here. So to get these details, seller need to log into their WooCommerce store, where they will find their store URL and API key and secret key. So ahead I am going to tell you how you can create your API key and secret key so that you can paste it here and connect your WooCommerce store to your seller panel. So as you can see, I have already logged into my WooCommerce store. So here I will get the shop URL, store URL, which I am going to paste it over here, as you can see here. Then I'm going to use a currency as US dollar, and for the API settings I will go on WooCommerce settings, advanced, then click on REST API, and we have to create a new key or add a new key. So I need to click on add key. You can give the description as Shopify store, as you are connecting your Shopify store with your WooCommerce, and generate API key, as you can see here. So here you will get the consumer key that you simply need to copy and paste here, and then the consumer secret, then you need to copy from here and paste here. Basically these keys would be shown only once, so please remember that you get this key right and paste it correctly. Otherwise you need to create another API for this, where you will get the key and API action. So once you paste these, you need to enter your store language, which is EN for English, as you can see and read in the notes as well, and save it. Once you save all those keys and save those settings, you would be able to see these WooCommerce delivery URL which you will be needing to create webhooks on your WooCommerce stores. So for this you need to click on webhooks and you need to create new webhook. So for that you need to click on add webhook. So let's suppose I have already created few. So let's suppose I am going to create a webhook for product creation. So I'll mention change the status to active, option product created, and I will find this delivery URL from here. As you can see, product create. I'll copy this and paste this and simply click on this save webhook, and you will be able to see all the saved webhooks over here in your listing once you click on it. As you can see, I have already created few webhooks for product delete, product update, product create, order create as well. So all these delivery URL would be used to create webhooks for your WooCommerce store, that by following the same procedure as I mentioned earlier. So once you create these webhooks, it will be shown like this. So if you want to add another webhook, you can just simply go on webhooks, again click on add webhook and repeat the same process as we have mentioned earlier with the different delivery URL. So once you saved all these webhooks on your WooCommerce store, you would be able to import products from your WooCommerce store to your Multivendor Seller Panel. So your seller would be able to import those products on their seller panel here. But simply clicking on this import products, and you would be redirected to this page in which you can import your products by using these three simple methods. So before we move ahead with these methods, let me tell you there are few eligibility criteria that you need to follow in order to import your products from your WooCommerce store to your Multivendor app, because these products are going to be imported into your Multivendor app as well as into your Shopify store. So we need to follow the Shopify guidelines to list these products on your Shopify store. So these are the eligibility criteria that you need to follow. First, the product should be published on the seller WooCommerce store. The product should be either simple or variable product. There cannot be more than 3 attributes or options on a product, because Shopify only allows up to 3 options from which you can create different variants. The number of variants cannot be more than 100, as Shopify only allows up to 100 variants. The product should not be downloadable or virtual. The product should be purchasable or have quantity or price. So if you meet these criteria, you can import your product from your WooCommerce store to your Multivendor app. So let's get back to the methods. So here, as you can see, the method 1, it is the duration period in which you can select from where you want to import your product, from which date. Let's suppose it's 1st of April to 18th of April. You can just simply click on import products, and between this time or between this duration, any product that has been published, added or created in your WooCommerce store would be imported to your Shopify store as well. Secondly, there are the second method in which you need to import your product using your product ID. You will find your product ID in your WooCommerce store. As you can see here, as it shows the product ID, you can simply copy this product ID and paste it over here, and the product would be imported. As you can see, this product is not purchasable, which is why we are not able to import this. So we need to find another product which follows the criteria as I mentioned earlier. Let's import this product. As you can see, it is showing as a successful. Similarly, in method 3, you can import the product by Product Slug, or we can say the product name that has been added in your WooCommerce. So you can simply add product by providing its name here, and it would be imported on you. As you can see, it's already been imported, so it's showing error. But in case you haven't imported, then this is the simple method that you can use to import your products. Now all the imported products, as you can see here, would be listed in your product listing, whether it's your admin panel or it is in your seller panel. Both shows. As an admin, you can simply approve or deny these products. Like if you can simply click on this enable, and you can make this product active. Similarly goes for the other products as well, and it will same shows the status on your seller panel as well. So this is the way that you can import your products on your Multivendor app from your Woocommerce store. As a seller, you can also configure your connector price rule. This features allows the seller to create price rules based on which their product's price will be calculated on the merchant store. All you need to do is select, let's choose the connector and enable this. So once you enable this, let's suppose you have a price in which you want to increase in your Multivendor store. So you can simply choose the increase, and whether you want to change the price in fixed amount or percentage, you can select from here. You can enter the amount. In case its amount is fixed, you can simply enter the amount as 10, or if you want to made in purchase, you can add the percentage like the 10%. Same way, you can check the box if you want to update already synced products price at the merchant stores according to the price rule. So you simply click on this market check and click on the save to save this price rule for all your products that is going to be imported on your Multivendor app. This price rule helps you to increase or decrease the price accordingly that you have set here. So that's all in the WooCommerce connector from my side. If you have any query, please contact us at support@webkul.com and we will be happy to assist you. Thank you for your time.